Hi guys, welcome back, and today I want to talk about steps back. How to make it much smoother, bigger and make it strong. So what is difficult about steps back? Since it's not that natural, we usually walk most of our times forward, and while we're going back it's important not to do this. Yeah, so when we're dancing, this is a very common mistake. We start going with our shoulders first and we start pulling our partner, and then our steps become even smaller because of that. So the important part in the steps back that we have to send our leg without taking our body immediately. So the leg goes before the body and then we gradually shifting it back. And that's when it's getting difficult. If people will do this part, then it still happens too fast. Your shoulders still can move to your back leg faster than your hips, and then you ended up being in this position. It's relevant for leaders and followers, so make sure that when you're practicing those steps back, you do your best and keeping your posture upright and straight. When I'm taking my step back, I'm preparing my foot, and then in order to move my upper part back, I still think about my lower part. So I never try to go there with my head on my shoulders. I'm using my center, my stomach. I'm sending my leg and then I'm taking this part of my body back first. That's what makes my step smoother. Okay, so before we will go into that practice, I want you to do a small exercise. What we will do, even if you don't have enough room, just send your leg back. You don't need to lower, send it on your toe. Now you will put all of the foot, and now when you will put the right heel down, your left foot has to come in. Okay, now send other leg, left foot back, toe, ball of the foot, and the back heel comes down, right foot comes in. So very important part, sending your foot from beginning with your toe, now rocking to your ball of the foot will create this movement in your body. So that's just the beginning. Again, make sure that your posture stays straight. And then when you're putting that heel down, your body continues moving to the back leg, but the front leg has to come in as well. So that's what I want you to practice, how to pull your legs together while your heel goes down and your body is moving. So it's not this, but it's this. You see, my body goes and my foot comes as well. Because I'm not trying to match my leg with my body. It happens because of my inner thigh muscles. They pulling towards each other to make this action happen. Okay, so like I said, start with a small size step. You don't need to stretch yourself too much. Toe, ball of the foot, heel. Toe, ball of the foot, heel. Okay, let's go this way. Toe, ball of the foot, heel. Toe, ball of the foot, heel. And when I'm putting my foot down on my heel, right foot, as you can see right now, lifts my toe up. So it naturally happens because I'm working my way. I'm not trying to do this action. It just happens, and then I'm pulling it down. So don't keep the toe with the strong pressure down, because it will stop you from smooth movement. Just relax the foot. It naturally will roll back to your heel, and then you're pulling your heel and putting your toe down as well. Okay, and next goal, try to make that movement consistent, more than 2 steps. I just don't have enough room to show you more, but do at least 4 or 8 steps in a row back with a smooth transition. As soon as you pull your foot, it goes right away back. You're pulling and it right away goes back. You're pulling and it goes back. Okay, let's try one more time. Toe, ball, heel. Toe, ball of the foot, heel. Toe, ball of the foot, heel. Very good. So that was exercise for you to practice how your legs and how your body has to move. So now what I want you to do, increase the size of the step. Send your leg, and while you're sending your leg back, standing leg lowering you a little bit down. Just a little bit. One more thing what I forgot to mention earlier, it's direction of your feet. Please, in this exercise, keep it straight. So when you're putting your heel down, your foot has to stay absolutely straight. Don't do this. Okay, don't turn your toe out. It's very dangerous, so please make sure that it stays absolutely straight. If I'm going back here, you will see my toes. As soon as I'm pulling my feet together, they're still facing straight forward. So I'm sending my leg back with my heel up, and then I'm rolling and keeping the same heel up, so it's not doing this. Up, and my toe already turned out. That's a big problem, okay? Because then your body will have to create rotation. And if you don't need rotation, then your steps become much smaller because you're stopping yourself with the heel turn. So make sure that it's coming straight. Now let's come back to the bigger step. We're lowering, sending the toe, going to the ball of the foot. And now right here, that's when transition happens. So now what we're doing, we're including our knee into this work. So feel that your back knee is bending and back heel still off the floor. So my right knee helps me to make that step. Send the leg, soft standing leg, long back leg. Now ball of the foot, both knees are soft. Now my back leg bending more and pulling my front leg. Same idea what we did with the previous exercise, but now we're increasing a little bit size of the step and lowering to our knee. In order to maintain your balance, you have to engage your core, keep your thighs always pulling towards each other. So if I'm staying here, I want to still feel like it's magnets pulling towards each other. I'm sending my leg back, and now legs pulling towards each other, so it gives me much better balance to make this move. Okay, so let's try again. Send the leg, toe, ball of the foot, and soft your knee, and now start pulling it. Pull, toe, ball of the foot, soft your knee, and now pull front leg, relax the toe. It will help you, and engage both legs, pull them together, your thighs. Pull it in. Very good, one more time. Send, ball of the foot, pull, send, ball of the foot, pull, send, ball of the foot, pull. You want to feel that your body just rolling from leg to leg without any action. So I don't want to push myself. I want to pull with that back leg. Pull, pull, pull. Okay? The smoother your movement will be, the stronger it will come from your legs. So don't try to do much in your body, it's all because of the leg action. So then of course, if you have more room and you want to try to make your step even bigger, then you will lower even more with the same concept, sliding with your toe. Then start shifting weight on the ball of the foot, and next part it's your knee. So it's still bending and you pulling it again. And then usually we will go up, or if it's a foxtrot, we just rise on a standing leg and go up just on the flat foot. Okay, so that's the steps back. Practice starting with the small size of the step, ball of the foot, and pull that foot down. Toe, ball, pull down. Okay, and then increase it with lowering, and same idea. Toe sliding back, ball of the foot, knee pulls down. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and please join me for the next class. Bye.